Welcome to our channel. Dogs are amazing companions. They bring us joy, unconditional love, and are always there to greet us with a wagging tail. As pack leaders, it's our responsibility to ensure we provide them with a healthy and fulfilling life. That includes knowing what they eat. Today, we're going to talk about 10 common foods you should never feed your dog, no matter how much they beg for a bite. We'll also explore some safe and healthy alternatives that you can give them instead. Their bodies process foods differently from ours, and what might seem like a harmless treat can actually be harmful to their health. So, if you're ready to become a more informed and responsible pack leader, sit back, relax, and get ready to learn about the foods that should never cross your dog's bowl. We all love chocolate, right? The rich aroma, the creamy texture, the sweet satisfaction. But for our dogs, chocolate is no treat. In fact, it can be downright dangerous. Chocolate contains a compound called theobromine. Dogs can't metabolize theobromine as easily as we can. This leads to a buildup of toxins in their system. The darker the chocolate, the more theobromine it contains, making it even more dangerous. The effects of chocolate poisoning in dogs can range from vomiting and diarrhea to seizures, heart problems, and even death. Instead of sharing your chocolate bar, opt for dog-safe treats like carob. Carob is a chocolate-like substitute that is non-toxic to dogs. Choose treats that are specifically made for them and avoid sharing your chocolate, no matter how tempting it may be. Grapes and raisins might seem harmless. They're small, sweet, and often found in our kitchens. But don't be fooled by their size, pack leaders. These tiny fruits pack a powerful punch when it comes to toxicity in dogs. Even a small amount of grapes or raisins can cause serious health problems, including kidney failure. Symptoms of grape or raisin toxicity can include vomiting, diarrhea, loss of appetite, lethargy, and increased thirst and urination. If you suspect your dog has ingested grapes or raisins, contact your veterinarian immediately. Instead of grapes or raisins, opt for safe and healthy alternatives like blueberries. Blueberries are packed with antioxidants and are a great source of fiber for your furry friend. Keep grapes and raisins out of reach and stick to dog-safe treats for a happy and healthy companion. Onions and garlic are staples in many cuisines around the world. They add flavor and depth to our dishes. But for our canine companions, these pungent ingredients can be toxic, whether raw, cooked, or powdered. Onions and garlic contain compounds that can damage a dog's red blood cells, leading to a condition called hemolytic anemia. Symptoms of onion or garlic toxicity can include weakness, lethargy, pale gums, rapid breathing, and dark-colored urine. If you notice any of these symptoms in your dog, seek veterinary attention immediately. Instead of using onions and garlic in your dog's food, try incorporating dog-friendly alternatives like pumpkin or sweet potatoes. These vegetables are not only safe for dogs but also packed with nutrients and flavor. Keep onions and garlic out of reach and opt for safe and healthy alternatives to keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Avocado toast, guacamole, avocado smoothies. This creamy fruit has become increasingly popular. But before you share your avocado with your furry friend, think twice. Avocados contain a substance called persin, which can be toxic to dogs. Persin is found in the avocado pit, skin, and leaves, but it can also be present in the flesh of the fruit. While the level of persin in avocado flesh is generally considered to be low, it can still pose a risk to dogs, especially smaller breeds. Symptoms of avocado poisoning in dogs can include vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and difficulty breathing. Instead of avocado, try offering your dog safe and healthy alternatives like cucumber slices. Cucumbers are a refreshing and hydrating treat that dogs love, especially on a hot day. Keep avocados out of reach and stick to dog-safe treats for a happy and healthy pup. Remember, it's always better to be safe than sorry. This one might seem like a no-brainer, but it's important to reiterate. Alcohol is a big no-no for dogs. Even small amounts of alcohol can be toxic to dogs, and in some cases, even fatal. Dogs metabolize alcohol differently than humans, and their bodies are not equipped to handle it. Alcohol depresses their central nervous system, leading to a range of symptoms that can quickly escalate. Symptoms of alcohol poisoning in dogs can include vomiting, diarrhea, incoordination, disorientation, tremors, seizures, and coma. If you suspect your dog has ingested alcohol, contact your veterinarian immediately. Water is always the best choice for your dog. It keeps them hydrated and happy. responsible pet ownership means keeping alcohol well out of reach of your furry friends. That morning cup of coffee or afternoon tea might be just what you need to power through your day. But for our canine companions, caffeine is a stimulant they simply don't need. Caffeine is found in coffee, tea, chocolate, energy drinks, and some medications. It's a stimulant that can cause a rapid heart rate, restlessness, hyperactivity, tremors, and even seizures in dogs. Dogs are much more sensitive to caffeine than humans, and even small amounts can have a significant impact on their system. Instead of giving your dog caffeinated beverages, stick to fresh, clean water. It's the best way to keep them hydrated and their bodies functioning properly. Keep caffeinated beverages out of reach and prioritize their health and well-being. Remember, what might seem like a harmless sip of coffee to us can have serious consequences for our furry friends. Macadamia nuts might be a tasty snack for humans, but for our canine companions, they can be a recipe for trouble. These small nuts contain a toxin that can cause a range of symptoms in dogs. While the exact toxin in macadamia nuts is unknown, it's clear that it can affect a dog's nervous system, muscles, and digestive system. The good news is that macadamia nut poisoning is rarely fatal, but it can still cause significant discomfort and require veterinary attention. Symptoms of macadamia nut poisoning can include weakness, lethargy, vomiting, diarrhea, tremors, muscle stiffness, and an elevated body temperature. If you suspect your dog has ingested macadamia nuts, contact your veterinarian. Instead of macadamia nuts, opt for safer alternatives like unsalted peanuts or cashews. Always introduce new foods gradually and in moderation to monitor for any adverse reactions. Keep macadamia nuts out of reach and stick to treats that are specifically made for dogs. When it comes to your dog's health, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Xylitol might sound like a fancy chemical, but it's actually a sugar alcohol found in many sugar-free foods and products. While xylitol is safe for human consumption, it can be extremely dangerous for dogs. Xylitol is rapidly absorbed into a dog's bloodstream, where it causes a surge in insulin release. This can lead to a sudden and dangerous drop in blood sugar, known as hypoglycemia. Symptoms of xylitol poisoning can appear quickly, often within 15 to 30 minutes of ingestion. These symptoms can include vomiting, weakness, lethargy, incoordination, seizures, and even liver failure. If you suspect your dog has ingested xylitol, contact your veterinarian immediately. Reading labels and being aware of the ingredients in your dog's treats and food is crucial for their safety and well-being. We all know dogs love to chew, and bones might seem like a natural and satisfying treat. However, cooked bones are a big no-no for our canine companions. When bones are cooked, they become brittle and can easily splinter. These sharp splinters can cause serious internal damage as your dog chews and swallows them. Splintered bones can lodge in your dog's esophagus, stomach, or intestines, leading to choking, internal bleeding, blockages, and even punctures. If you choose to give your dog bones, opt for raw bones and always supervise your dog while they're chewing. Raw bones are softer and less likely to splinter. Choose safe and digestible chew toys specifically designed for dogs to satisfy their natural chewing instincts. The aroma of freshly baked bread is enough to make anyone's mouth water. But before you share a piece of raw dough with your furry friend, think again. Raw dough can be dangerous for dogs, leading to a potentially life-threatening condition called bloat. Raw dough contains yeast, which continues to ferment in your dog's stomach. This fermentation process produces gas that can cause the stomach to expand rapidly, leading to bloat. Bloat, also known as gastric dilatation volvulus, or GDV, is a serious condition that can be fatal if not treated promptly. It occurs when the stomach fills with gas and then twists, cutting off blood supply to vital organs. Symptoms of bloat can include restlessness, pacing, salivation, attempts to vomit, a distended abdomen, and collapse. If you notice any of these symptoms, seek immediate veterinary attention. Instead of feeding your dog raw dough, stick to baked treats that are specifically made for dogs. By making informed choices about their diet and treats, you can help them live a long, healthy, and happy life. Thanks for watching. I hope this video has been helpful in shedding light on some of the common foods that we often don't realize can be harmful to our furry friends. Remember, as pack leaders, We have a responsibility to educate ourselves about what is safe and what is not for our beloved companions. By making informed choices about their diet and treats, we can help prevent potential health problems and ensure that our dogs live long, healthy, and happy lives. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tips on keeping your furry friend healthy and happy. See you next time.